to move the camera and adjust it. Okay guys, hi, it's Sunday. I've done my fake tan last night. Saturday night I did a video on the fact that I'm seeing a guy and I'm going on date 3 today, Sunday. I put my fake tan on because I had a really bad cold this week, and I did 4 weight training sessions and 3 cardio, and I pushed through it. I really just did not want to train at all this week, but I did all my training, so I'm really happy. And I lifted heavy, and I'm digressing again. But what I want to say is last night's video was about meeting Mr. Blue Eyes and online, and he's really nice. We've had 2 dates during the week. We live kind of local, which is good, and we've both got teenage children. His is 14, mine's 15 nearly, and we share a lot in common, and he's only 2 years older than me. Yesterday my brain was just so fuzzy, I don't think I actually mentioned these key points in the video, so yeah, it's just like, honestly, I'm knocking back the coffee. I've had like 10 espressos today. Why do I laugh at my own jokes? It's not funny. Anyway, so what's happening is this. Today's Sunday, I'm going on date 3, which I'm really happy about. So I got up early, washed off my fake tan. It's really nice, this one, it's Lauren's Way. You know, you don't get any streaky marks, especially here when you sleep and you wake up and you've got the sweat dripping. Actually, I'm just showing off my muscles. Yeah, so I'm all ready. I get up early and I did my fake tan, so I put my makeup on, just washed my hair. My hair's dead poker straight. I've got one little clip-in in, as everybody knows. I wear a clip-in, it's this little bit here. And there you can see I've got my dark roots coming under because I have my natural dark brown hair with the blonde highlights to make it look rock chick, blonde Barbie with a bit of my natural. Anyway, so image, this is the video, and it took me 2 minutes to get to the point. I like to give the videos, I feel like you're having like a coffee with me, because if I'm talking to someone, I literally, if someone puts a camera in front of my face, I've got used to it now, so I can just talk naturally without sounding like I'm reading the news, which really used to put my back up, and I'd be like, delete, 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 delete. So, if you feel like you're hanging out, having a coffee and it's a bit slow, that's fine, because I'm not, you know, got 20 seconds to do a news report, although I have done that, and believe me. Okay, I digress. So, okay, I really don't know why I find that funny. I'm reading a book that was sent to me by a lovely PR acquaintance, and it's by a top London dating agency, and I've been reading it. At some point I will do a review. And a lot of people pay for this dating agency, but the book is about celebrating 10 years of their success, and some of the chapters are very interesting. I won't quote it because I'm not reviewing it at the minute. I'm using it for ideas, so I turn the page over. One of the chapters is about body image, and I'm a big fan of body confidence interviews in the media, and I am my best advert for what I do, makeoveressex.co.uk. So that's why I keep injecting every video with my image, my PR and my interviews. It's not ego, it's about experience, because I'm 45 years old, and people can relate to someone who's been there and got the t-shirt, rather than just writing like fictional. I write from experience, so I can share the painful moments, I can share the embarrassing moments, I can share the highlights and the success. Body image is very important now. I keep going back to a first date. Yeah, probably because it was on the TV show First Dates, Channel 4, Series 2, Episode 6, as you can see. It's still available online, but I learnt a lot from going on the show, and it inspired me to keep writing about the importance of going on a first date. And this book talks about investing in your body image. And it says that, you know, people invest in a lot of things, but body image is something that they might, especially in England, they might lack on confidence. And life coaches will always say project and put your best foot forward. Now there's a bit of a funny story here, because it says 4 ways to improve your body image. What should you wear on a first date? And then I remembered, oh, I've got to do a video on this, because I had 2 dates this week with Mr. Blue Eyes, and the first date, I tell you what, honestly, I wanted to sort of show a bit of cleavage because I was feeling really sexy, and I thought, oh yeah, you know, put a pencil skirt on over the knee, so I'm not showing legs and I'm not showing a little bit of cleavage. But I thought, you know what, I'm not really feeling like I want to be too sexy, I just want to cover up because it's cold weather. And I think in summer you can get away with wearing your little tank tops with a bit of cleavage, you know, your strappy tops, but in winter when it's freezing, it looks like you're trying too hard. So I thought, Rachel, are you comfortable? Just because you want to feel and look sexy. And I thought, no, I really want to cover up actually right up to the neck. So I did that. I didn't take any pictures or anything on the date. I probably should have, but I think because I was going down with a cold, I wasn't in the mood and I looked really grey. So yeah, it was like, I can't do a video because no one's going to watch it. I look so grey and tired. Anyway, so the funny bit of the story is when I got on the date, I was all covered up with my jacket on, a black t-shirt, comes to here, no cleavage, whatever, and my pencil skirt by Romeo Gili that I've had for 15 years. It's an absolute vintage piece of designer, and I wiggle like Marilyn Monroe when I wear it, and I love it. So on the date, I felt comfortable and I felt sexy because it was tight against the skin. You know, it's not about showing flesh. So body confidence on a first date is important. You don't have to show flesh. Just be confident and wear something comfortable, because then you will have a natural confidence. So it says, what should we wear on a first date? First impressions are important. Within seconds, your first date has formed an opinion of you. That's it. That's all I want to talk about. So Mr. Blue Eyes looked at me and I could see he was smiling. He looked really gorgeous. And then it wasn't until after the second date that I found out that he said to me on the phone, oh, you look so professional and lovely, you know, you were covered up, but you still look so feminine and womanly and sophisticated and professional. And I'm listening and my ears are pricking up and I'm thinking, good job I didn't go with the cleavage at the top. Do you know what I mean? Because it's winter, we're in November, and it would look like I'm trying too hard, because men will probably think, isn't she cold because it's bloody freezing outside? So that's when you can come across on the first impression on the first date, oh, that person is trying too hard. So I was like, whew, you know, so glad that I actually covered up and just went with comfort. And you know, if you're an attractive person and you feel sexy, again, you don't have to show flesh to do it. So the book says, within seconds, your date has formed an opinion of you, absolutely. And it says, is image as important as personality? Absolutely, absolutely. And it says, we assess a person's image to give us clues as to a person's deeper character or personality. And it's a psychological thing. So the key thing, without getting too heavy, is on your first date, even your second and third date, but mainly on the first date, first impressions count. So what you've got to do is dress in an appropriate manner. You can be sexy without putting too much flesh on show. And I'm really happy that I made a good first impression on my first date with Mr. Blue Eyes. Mwah. Going on a third date tonight, Sunday. Thank you for watching my video. Check me out, Rachel's dating blog on makeoveressex.co.uk. I'm talking like I'm reading the news again, but then that's fine. Have a bit of coffee, Rach, and chill out. Oh, thank God for Azira, Intenso and Espresso. Love and hugs. Thank you for watching my video. I'll do one later showing you what I'm wearing for my third date. Thank you. Bye.